We made it. We're here. Let's do it. We're going to do a fun inner thigh, outer thigh, tush blast right now, right? Here we go. If you do have some kind of fun playground ball, maybe even just like a couch cushion, a bedtime pillow, anything you can use to do a little bit of inner thigh squeezing, some lighter weights or some soup cans, we'll hold those on our hips when we do some tush lifts. Some water, just in case. All right, loves, here we go. How's everybody feeling? I hope good. It might not be a good day, pretty normal, right? Give yourself all that grace. And again, that quick little blurb, if you're joining us for the first time, it's so nice to meet you. My name is Lauren. We live in a small, awesome little house in Southern California. We are still in, we'll probably be like the last state to open up, right? So I'm in my living room since I can't teach you guys in the flesh, but just love being with you. Pop down into that description if you can give. Awesome, that Venmo info is in there. If not, stay with me anyway. Let's get strong and healthy and happy together, right? Endorphins, here we go. Just a little warm up. We're gonna go down and up. Down and up, just bending the knees, warming up the quad, the inner thigh, the outer thigh, warming up your hamstring, and zipping your hamstring up into the glute. Now, this time when you come up, bring the hips forward and squeeze into the high hamstring, the low glute. Just 4 more. We're just warming up the booty. Down and up. Give me 2 more. Down and up. All right, here we go. Hold it low. Make a prayer. Little pulse. 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 Right away, you'll feel the quad. You'll feel the inner thigh. You'll feel the outer thigh. To intensify that, we're going to roll through the feet. Roll through the feet. Already, I feel my inner thighs. I'm putting more weight and more attention into my big toe. That way I feel the inner thigh connect, right? All the way up in. Inner thigh, top of thigh quad, outer seat, high hamstring into tushy, right? I've joked a lot lately. This is where I call my little Girl Scout cookie area, whatever that is for you. We've officially run out of Girl Scout cookies, right? But always finding something fun to snack on because we're human and we're in quarantine and it's a little crazy. You should be getting pretty warm here. Thighs getting pretty warm. So take that, right? Know that everybody's got some part that they're like, oh, I'm gonna work on that a little bit, right? So we're gonna do that today. Roll through the feet, last 4, 3, 2, on 1. We're gonna go in and out. Hands at hips. Right out, step it in, left out, step it in. Again, this seems simple and small at first. You'll start to feel the heat. I'm keeping my knees really bent, very buoyant, right? Up and down. 4 more. Abs in, super tight. Shoulders down the back. Last 2. Good. Last 1. Move on over. Grab the ball. If you've got a wall space, some countertop space, awesome. Take the ball way down between the knees. Bring your feet pretty small, right underneath your hips. Bring your hand into something stable, wall, countertop, whatever you've got. Rise up high onto the balls of your feet. Start to squeeze the ball with your inner thighs. You might need to move the ball up a tiny bit. See where it feels best to you. Then just like when we're in class, think about the ball being more forward than it is back. More forward than it is back. We're gonna reach our arm up, pressing it up to the sky, relaxing my shoulders down the back, and just finding the inner thigh, right? It takes a second, and then you're like, ooh, there it is. I want you to squeeze in on the ball 3 beats. Go 1, 2, 3. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Always thinking ribs in, abs in, low belly in, long lower back, tailbone long, never tucked, but just think a nice long back. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 2 more, in. Last 1. Hold it, lower your heels just a little bit so they're just off of the ground. Squeeze the ball slower. In. I'm going to start to roll more weight into my big toe and I immediately started trembling, right? Putting more weight into the big toe, just mentally, connects my inner thigh from the knee all the way up into the hips, right? So I'm feeling the inner thigh more intentionally. Squeeze. We're going to float down like an elevator. Down, up. Holy moly, thighs, right? Now I want you to focus on not sitting at the bottom and not sitting at the top, right? The second I hit the top or bottom, I move. It's easier to sit. Press up. Don't do that. Make it smooth. Down, down, up, up. I'm still squeezing the ball every time. 2 more. Breathe. Last one. Hold halfway. Hold halfway. Find a little double time of your squeeze. In, in. Honing in on the inner thigh again. I'm trying not to move my heels, right? I'm trying to stay super steady. Gazing down in front, relaxing the shoulders down the back. Find that double time. Find that double time. Inner thigh, quad, outer thigh, outer seat. Let's add the hamstrings and the glutes. Single counts go towards the heels. Down, up, down, up. On the way up, I'll add a squeeze on the ball. You're already in that final 10. 5 more. 5, 6, try not to bounce. 7, try to keep tempo. 8, give me 2 more. 9, last one. 10, holy smokes, inner thighs on fire, right? Throw that ball away. You don't need it anymore. It's like the best part of your day, right? Grab a quick sip of water, although this one's trying to come back into frame. Okay. Here we go. We're going to stay standing. We're going to add on to that in and out for the inner thigh. Instead of stepping and bringing the feet together, I want you to do a little jump. Out, in, out, in. Hands can be in prayer. Hands can be at your hips. Breathe. Down and out. Now listen up. You keep going. Down, together. From the side, stay low. I'm sticking the booty out, trying to get my body parallel to the ground. So when we come to here, that's when the high hamstring into the booty and highest inner thigh gets that workout, right? So try to get low, low. Proper alignment, if I'm not looking at you, is neck long. Down, down. I'm looking at the ground. My neck is long. Abs are in. Down, up in, down, up in. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep it going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Hold it down. Hold it down. Bring it in. Get a little lower. Shake your head out, no tension. Sit the hips a little lower. Turn the feet out. Wide second. Bring the body up. Wrap your thighs back, back, back. I'm using my inner thigh. Squeezing it onto the bone. Toning top of thigh, quad. Outer thigh, outer seat, booty, right? So get low. From the side, it's as if I'm just pressing the knee back, back, back. Now think about the knee not coming forward. Only back. Fire, right? Your body should be starting to sweat. High inner thigh, high upper thigh, quad, outer thigh, outer seat. Wrap it. A little bit harder. Stick the booty out. Hinge forward on a diagonal. Even harder. Arms reach out on a diagonal. Wrap, wrap. Can you double time it? Final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, stay low, 5, lean forward, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holy moly, stand up. Amazing, shake it out. Let's hit the ground. We're on the ground from now on. It's a good place to be. Let's go right into the inner thighs though. Grab your weights. Bring them down with you. We'll need them for the tush. Here we go. So, onto one hip. One forearm to get started. To find that alignment, bring the legs forward so your knee is on the mat. Lay the body down. Take your upper thigh, upper leg, bring it up and over and let it drop down in front of you. Other hand into the ground, relax the head. Lift your bottom leg off the sky. Whoop, off the ground, up into the sky. And now start to just find up and down. Find your highest lift. Woo, and try to go there every time. Now when we lift the bottom leg, our top leg wants to help. You'll notice your top knee like pushing in. Try to relax it. I almost do this like punch out, smack out of my top tush to think just lower leg working. Now, try your lower leg way far forward. See if you feel the inner thigh more. Now take it way back, lift it up and down a few times. Wherever you feel your inner thigh the most, that's where you stay. Up, down, and also I want you to find this like big lift and almost like a hold at the top, right? Like a big hold. Up, hold, down. Up, hold, down. Ooh, that makes it harder. 4 more. 1, 2. Keep the thigh off the ground. 3. On 4, hold it up, hold it up. Find a little circle. Up and around, up and around. Now here's a little challenge. Try to rotate the foot so that the arch of your foot is facing up to the sky. It's natural for the foot to be here. Try to turn the leg so your arch is parallel with the ceiling. 4 more this way. 1, 2, 3. Now switch, other way. Circle squeeze. For some reason, going the second way, the second circle, so much harder, right? Your leg is like shutting down. It's about to break off. Hold it as high as you can. Flex the foot. Start a little lift. Up, up, up. Like you're bouncing a ping pong on your ankle. 10, 9, 8, high inner thigh. Go 6, 5, low burning. 4, 3, stay with me. 2, 1. You're out of there. Quickly just sit up. Swing those little legs around. Let's go to the other side. Again, scoot yourself back, get some space on your mat. Find the forearm, find the legs out in a nice comfy position, and then lay all the way down. Take the top leg, drop it up and over, and again, find the head relaxing down. Relax the top thigh, the top tush. Point the bottom toe, and start to lift up and down. Up and down. Now remember, at first we just settled in, relaxing the top thigh, relaxing the top seat. Still drawing the abs in, right? Trying to just relax down, enjoying the upper body getting this break, right? And the lower body's working. Now find the leg maybe coming forward a few times. Do you feel more or less? I feel a little bit more. I'll probably come back there. I'm going to bring my leg way back here. Do I feel more or less? Less. So I'm going to come way up here. And each leg is different, right? So side to side might be a little different. Up and down. Woo! 4 more where you really feel it. And you're trying to keep your bottom thigh off of the ground. That's the challenge, right? That's that personal challenge. In class, I would just be like laying on the ground, not letting you touch my hand. I wish we were in there now, right? Hold it up, find the circle. Up and around, up and around. It's a teeny tiny circle. Good, breathe. Relax the top thigh, relax the top seat. Up and around. Now again, as I'm doing this, I'm trying to rotate the leg. So instead of my toes kind of pointing down, I'm trying to like almost point them forward. And again, I'm feeling a little bit more high, high, high right inner thigh. High, high, high right inner thigh. 4 more circles. 1, 2, 3. Now reverse the circle, go the other way. Woo! I'm shifting, hitting that weight. Try to keep that same form. Up and around, up and around. Give me 4 more. 1, 2, leg on fire. 3. Now hold it on 4. Flex the foot. Find that little ping pong. Up, 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 up. You're trying to bounce a ping pong ball on your ankle. 10, 9, 8, 7. Rest of the body quiet. 6, 5, keep going. 4, burn with me through. 2, keep going. 1, relax the leg down. Awesome, we're gonna keep going right into the lower body. Bring your top right leg in front of you. We're calling this seated attitude position. When you're standing on this leg in real life and your leg is bent behind you in ballet, you're in an attitude. We're going to do it seated to squeeze into the inner tush today. So imagine yourself standing, but we're gonna do it seated. It's a little harder because your leg has to lift up off of the ground. I'll show you a view from the front and from the side to give you this position. But first, bring one leg in front of you. It doesn't matter which, but let's say start with the right leg. Then to start, you'll bring your hands way over to the right. So my right leg is in front of me, but I'm bringing my hands way over to the right to give my left leg somewhere to go. I lift my left leg off the ground just a little bit. I'm feeling this in a nice, good spinal workout way, a tiny bit in my lower left back, my high left glute, all the way down my glute max and into my glute min. Hold it here. Flex the left foot. I'm pulling my heel tight to my seat, making it disappear, hopefully out of your sight. And then I'm going to pull my heel around my body. Squeeze. All the while, my knee is just skimming the ground. Squeeze. Squeeze. So my leg is going behind me. Behind me. Okay, from the side, here we go. My right leg is still in front. My left leg is behind. My hands are over to the right. I'm very lifted up in the body. I lift my little attitude up in the back. I flex my left foot, heel to seat, squeeze. Squeeze. So I'm pulling the leg around behind me. Squeeze. 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 So the part of the body we're working is the innermost corner of the left seat, right? So innermost corner. If we were standing, we would be taking the leg here, squeezing it around behind us. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Stay with me. We're going to be here for a little bit. We're toning the innermost corner of your left tushy. Squeeze. Right away, to make this harder, a little bit in the abs, start to just bring the hands in front of you. Holy moly. You should feel your right obliques holding you in, your left obliques holding you in. Low belly is squeezing in and up off of your right thigh. I'm feeling this a lot more in the back side of my body, especially on the left. Even harder, I'll bring one hand up, bring the other hand up, back. So again, my knee, girls and guys, is literally squeezing and like almost skimming the ground. I don't want your leg up high and it doesn't come forward at all. Think way back. Like I take my hand and I'm pressing your thigh behind you. Behind you. Good, just like we did in the inner thigh ball squeeze, 3 squeezes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, my knee is pointing down. My knee is pointing down. My heel is going like on a little diagonal, way over here. Back, back, back. Maybe find that prayer. Again, knee just skimming on the ground. Back, back, back. Hold it, wrap it back. Single counts. Last 10. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Burning. Go 5, 6, burn it up. 7, 8, quickly change on 10. Swing the legs around. The left leg is in front, the right leg is behind. Final big push here into tush. We do one more seated thing and then you're out of here. So bring the hands in front. Slide them over to the left. Left leg in front. My right leg lifts up. I flex the foot. I squeeze my leg behind me. Squeeze, release. So hands on a little diagonal over to the left. A lot of space here on the left side of the body, still very lifted up. Good, trying to stay up and off of that bottom left leg. Right abs very connected. Lifting the abs in and up. Squeezing the right leg way back. Good. Again, my knee just skimming the ground. I'm trying to find the innermost corner of my right tush. If you're a tactile learner, just take your hand right at the base of the seat, right where the hamstring meets the seat. I like to call this your seat meat. And you're gonna squeeze back. Again, from the side, my leg is trying to disappear. Hands are over. My leg comes around. Back behind me. Back. Back. Keep going slow. Find your hardest version of this. Right? Maybe we start to move the hands in front of the body. Wrap. Again, really lifting up, abs in mega tight. Maybe one hand comes to prayer. 4 more singles, 1, 2, maybe both hands, maybe not. 3, on 4, find those 3 beats. Go back, 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 back. Now again, feel like my hand is on your thigh and I'm pulling the leg behind you. My knee is skimming the ground, heel pulling in tight to the seat. The reason we pull the heel in tight is it activates the hamstring, right? Your hamstring will pull up into your glute and literally lift your glute up off your seat. It's like a little server tray, right? Back, 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 back. We're rounding out the booty in a really good way. We go back, back, back. 4 more with these triples. Again, the knee is skimming the ground, leg is way back, 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 back. Last 2, back, back, back. Now find those single wraps. Again, maybe finding that prayer. Ooh, it's harder on this side. Final 10, go 1, go 2, this is it. 3 for the seated section, go 5, 6, 7, don't rush it. 8, stay with me, 9, and 10. Amazing. All right, right away, grab the weights, have them near you. Lay on down, bring the feet hip width, parallel, finding the body to have 1 second of breath here. Feet pretty small, hip width, parallel. For a little extra work, just grab the weights and place them on your hips. You'll hold the weights here. You'll lift your hips up 2 counts and down 2 counts. Any kind of lower back injury, any kind of history with that, you're gonna lose these weights, right? Lose the weights. Up for 2, down for 2, up, 2. Now hands at hips though. Try to lift up level and down level. Now think about going up high and then hovering down. Not letting the hips touch the ground in the back. 2 more, up, 2, down. Last time, hold the hips as high as you can. Take the knees, squeeze them together. Come up onto high heels, onto the balls of your feet. And now lift on the beat, tuck, tuck. As you tuck here, you're squeezing the knees together, feeling the inner thigh attack, and then feeling the inner glute also attack. With the knees squeezing together, it turns off a little bit of the outer thigh and gets you into that innermost corner of the tush. We go up. Putting the arms in goalposts, much harder, right? You kind of have to dig the shoulder blades in, dig the balls of the feet in, and keep the hips very steady as you go up and down, up, down, feeling inner thigh, inner glute. 10, 9, 8, 7, not done yet, 6, 5, inner thigh, inner glute. 3, 2, on 1, maybe go double time, up, up, up. This is teeny tiny. You're squeezing again into the base of the glute. High inner glute. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Open the knees to hip width. Flatten the feet out, walk them away a little bit. Flex the feet. Heels in, toes up. Final 20 tucks right here. Hips are going up, but I'm still imagining like I maybe have that playground ball in between the knees. Squeezing up into inner thigh. Feeling this in a nice healthy way in the lower back. Your spine is helping you work. Glutes frying out. Inner thigh frying out. Final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final hold. Release it down. You're out of there. Let's do a quick stretch. Take your right ankle up and over your left thigh, laying down figure 4. Interlace your hands on your left hamstring and pull the shape towards you. Flexing your right foot, protecting the right knee. I still have my tailbone in the ground, a natural arch in my lower back.
So when I muscle this in, I am pulling in with my arm strength. And then when I really keep that natural arch, I feel a lot of stretch on the right hamstring, right outer thigh, right outer seat. Woo! Switch it out, other way. Left ankle up and over the right thigh. My left side's always a little bit tighter, so I have to be careful a little bit there. Tailbone in, hands interlaced on the right hamstring. I flex my left foot and I pull the shape towards me. Holding that flexed foot, protecting the knee, really muscling it in with the arms. Stretch it out. Lovely. Pull the knees into the heart. Good, find a little rock up if you want. Last stretch for the inner thighs. Take one leg out, take one leg in. Finding a stretch here, let's go up and over to the right. Reach it out, switch. Right leg in, left leg out, arm up. Reach it out. Final stretch. Wide second, hips forward, dive it down. Rock it on up. Bring yourself up to standing. Give yourself a huge round of applause. That was not easy on the inner thighs, inner tush. Everything got a little bit of a burn today. Throw one of our arm workouts in there, throw a cardio on, get your body sweating, and let's stay happy and healthy and full of awesome endorphins all day long. Love you all. See you soon. Bye.